Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are back. We are back. Talk to me, everybody. What's good? What's good? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? Having a wonderful evening. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good, feeling great. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Yo, we are here for another episode of O.Y.O stocks. All right. Own your own stocks. Buy your own. Control your own. Watch your own. All that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, so look, I'm moving around like I'm Stevie Wonder real quick. Let me position myself. All right. So look, I just want to go into some real quick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some real quick concepts with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to build. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody is good out there. You know what I'm saying? If y'all hear my son in the background, he just amping me up. His brother's doing his own thing, right? But I couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Had to come meet all y'all, see all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Be in the space real quick. So look, let's jump right into it, right? So what I wanted to go in today on was the good old Robinhood, right? When I first really started investing, I mean, I was investing for a while, since like 2014 or something like that. But when I really started investing on like a real retail level, a real continuous and consistent level, I was told, you go to Fidelity, because they give you like adult kind of situations, or like um a real settled kind of investing approach, right? And they was like, yo, if you want some wild hood stuff, you go to Robinhood, right? So I ain't take that to heart, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I really appreciate what Robinhood is doing and what they about, right? They about let me make sure I'm recording this. Hold on. Am I recording this? Please tell me I'm recording this. Please. Hold on. Where's it at? Ah, nice. So I wasn't recording none of this. All right, cool. So, like I said, let me start over real quick. Like I said, y'all here right now. You're rocking with OYO stocks, which is own your own stocks, right? An extension of OYO Enterprises, an extension of Kinsey Multi Services. All right. So my name is Omar Kinsey. If you haven't seen me before, y'all seeing me now. Look and learn. We here. All right. So what I wanted to get into tonight is Robinhood. I was just saying it. Robinhood, right? When I first learned about when I first got consistent with investing, I was told that, brokerages like Fidelity and, E-Trade and all these things, those are like mature kind of places. But there was like, yo, Robinhood is the hood, right? Because it gets ugly in there. So, and like I was just telling everybody else, if you hear my son in the background, just listen to him like background music. All right. It's all good. So, all right. So what's happening is, right, I wanted to go through the process of like evaluating the stock, right? How we evaluate the stock, how we look at the financials of it to see, to get an idea of what the trajectory of this company is, right? So um let's go check up on Robinhood real quick. Boom, pow, surprise, all of that, right? All right. No, I don't want to go in my mail. No, don't do that. No, I just want to go to google.com. Come on, do what I want you to do. Come on, man. Um, all right, boom. So what we looking at is Robinhood stock, right? So we go to Hood stock. Boom. So when we looking at it first and foremost, I want to take you real quick to Yahoo Finance, right? Because they were just talking about Robinhood. So what's happening recently with Robinhood? Robinhood just had their earnings call, right? So quarterly, publicly trade companies report their earnings to their shareholders and to the public, right? And so you get a chance to see exactly how they're doing, how their finances are looking, you know what I'm saying, so forth and so on, right? And so Robinhood had a terrible, terrible earnings, right? And because of that, they stock went down crazy, almost to like their 52-week low, right? It went down all the way to like $9 and like 70 cents. The high for the 52 weeks, right? The 52-week high for Robinhood is $85, right? And right now it's at 10.48, but it went all the way down. Oh, it went all the way down to $9, right? And so um this article right here is very funny, right? This guy, Charlie Munger, he like down with like Warren Buffett, you know what I'm saying? Real old school dudes, like, 100 years old, all of that. And I just want y'all to look at this real quick before we go into the financials, right? Just to get the mindset of all of this, right? Charlie Munger said, Robinhood stock crash, which it did, it crashed. Is God getting just, right? And he's saying that it is tiresome witnessing oh no, that's what they said back to him. So Munger said, wasn't that pretty obvious that something like that was going to happen, right? Talking about their fall, talking about their crash, right? Bringing up Robinhood's business troubles, later adding the company's business model was disgusting. God is just getting God is getting just. There's been some justice, right? And so when you think about it, you listening to cats like that, and you're like, oh man, this company is trash, right? Which we're gonna go over the finances. It doesn't have the best finances. But what you see a lot of times is a lot of these, like, older investors, people that have been on the stock market for a long time. Yo, you could not go online and buy stocks before. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through a broker. You had to go through a middleman. And so now that the playing field is being leveled out a little bit, right? And you seeing like last year, when the stocks for AMC and for GameStop, right? They went through the roof crazy. But on the backside of that, you had a lot of brokers that were in line like betting on it going down. And because it didn't, they lost a lot of money. It actually like closed down a few financial, finance management companies, right? And so what we're seeing is you seeing clearly well the transfer of power, right? The transfer of power, and the changing of the old guard into the new, right? And so, but it's like, yo, look, if you've been making millions of dollars off of this market, you don't want nobody messing up these parties, right? Especially like old white men who've been at the gatekeeping position for so long. They don't want nobody, whether they white that's messing it up, whether they black or messing it up. They don't want nobody messing it up, right? This is old money that needs to stay old, you know what I'm saying, and does not need to be tampered with, right? So when you're looking at that, yo, stuff like Robinhood, stuff like cryptocurrency got these cats like having seizures right now, right? Because one, they just can't even conceive of the idea. Two, they can't come to terms with the fact that their reign on the top might be coming to an end, right? Or, being cut short, right? And it's really not, because they still in the market and they still making millions every day off of this stuff, right? But it's like the little kid thing, like, yo, look, it's not that I want more candy, I just don't want you to have some candy, so I'm gonna eat this candy for myself. So, all right, boom. So that we get it. All right, Mr. Munger, I got you. You won't, right? So now getting into Robinhood stock though. This is the real thing with Robinhood. And I am invested in Robinhood. I definitely have an option out on Robinhood right now. And so the fact that they crashed was not what I wanted, not at all. But it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all learning lessons. You know what I'm saying? You take bumps, you take bruises, and you rise up again. So jumping into their stock. All right. So Robinhood, let's go to their financials, right? The financials for them is ugly, right? So so revenue wise, right? This quarter earnings report that they had, March 22. Uh, so their revenue is at 299 million, right? That's actually down 42% from where it was, right? Year over year. The Y to Y is year over year. So in December 21, the revenue was at 362. In September, the revenue was at 364. In June of 21, the revenue is at 565, right? Now, this is a $1 billion company, but in terms of their revenue, um, it's not coming in the way that they wanted to right now. Seriously. And so even on the income tip, right? So we talking about income in terms of it in relation, net income, right? So net income in relation to their expenses and all of that, right? So they've been in a negative for a while now, since June 2021 and probably before that. So 501 in the hole, $1 billion, negative $1 billion. Now this company has an overall revenue of $1.82 billion. So if they losing $1.32 billion, that's heavy. That's very, very heavy. Now the next quarter, they lost a lot less, right? They lost 422, 23. And now they lost 392. So their net income is, you know, incrementally rising, but it's still ugly. It's definitely ugly, right? Um, and so getting into some other things, operating income, right? So, in relation to net income, it's pretty much the same, right? Net change in cash, right? So, um, so there has been a change. There has been a positive change in their cash, right? And then when we look at cash on hand, they don't have any cash on hand. So cash on hand refers to the reserves that a company actually has that they're sitting on, right? Like a company like Apple, they're sitting in their reserves are hundreds of billions of dollars, right? So they have the capital, right, to be innovative, because if they drop a new product and the product doesn't fare as well as they thought it would, it's not going to tank their whole company. These cats, they ain't got no cash on hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, from the financials, it's like, damn, how they operating? I don't get it. Um, and I use Robinhood, right? We talk a lot about when we invest to invest in things that you use, right? That you actually utilize, that you're connected to. Um, but this one is kind of different. I'm not really sure. I've been playing it for like the options in it. I'm just playing the ebbs and flows. But for the long term, you know, I got to see some changes in how their finances is moving, right? Um, and cost of revenue. Cost of revenue is pretty much just how much it takes for you to make your revenue, right? So like, if you got a business selling pencils, right? Like how much does it cost in buying the supplies of the pencils and whatever else you need to actually be ready to make revenue, right? And make income, right? So how much, whatever their revenue is, right? Their revenue is $299 million, right? How much did it cost to make that revenue, right? Oh, a better one. Boom. If you're making cakes, right? The cost of revenue would be buying, the cake mix, buying the cake pans, buying the butter and all of that stuff, right? That's what it costs for you to be able to make revenue. So so from what we seeing, they finances is trash. This is basura. You know what I'm saying? Um, and from every earnings that they have for the past 3 quarters, they've been taking a hit. They've been missing on their earnings calls. Because with the earnings, it's an estimate, right? So the experts will say, yo, we are projecting that this company is going to make, and the company does it too. We're projecting that the company is going to make $100, right? And if you make $90, then you missed your earnings call, right? You missed the levels that they were projecting you to be at. And when companies miss their earnings calls, it's like a panic attack to investors and people that's looking to invest, because they're like, yo, they're not doing what they're supposed to do or what they need to do on a finance level. So why would we invest in them, right? So yeah. So Robinhood is taking a beating. Mike Tyson is fighting. No, I mean not literally, but they taking Mike Tyson kind of hits right now. So it is if you are, if you are looking to invest in Robinhood, just take it lightly, right? Because as we see, let's go back to the chart. So they did pretty good today, right? They went up like about 6% today, right? But in a month's time, oh man, trash, right? From 14 went down as far as 9. In a 6 month span, downward trajectory all the way, boom, from $40 down to 9. And in a year, they was at, like we said, their 52-week high was 85. So they was all the way up to 85, and now they're up to $10, right? So conventional belief and conventional thought would say this company is trash, get up out of here. Another mind would say, this company is trash. Their prices are getting lower by the day. But just this time last year, they were at 85. So if certain things can be reconfigured and worked, they have the potential to go up. Because if they're at $10 now, if they go up half of what they were, no, not even half. If they go up half of where they were before, then you just made 100% profit, right? Um, and so it's something to consider. You know what I'm saying? It's something to look into. Definitely do your research. You know what I'm saying? I am not a financial advisor. I advise people on finances, but that's in this area right now, right? This is not what I'm doing. I'm not giving financial advice. Let me say it again so the algorithm hears me. I am not giving financial advice. I don't know nothing about finances. I only got like $10 in my pocket. Just throw that in the algorithm. But what I'm saying is, right, if you can do some research, right, and you can have some patience, and if you use Robinhood right now and you like their products, right, and you like, how they go, you like they flow, um, and willing to take a chance on the fact that they could correct some things and pop off, then you could do it, right? Because I'll tell you this, Robinhood has only been on the market since last year, B. You know what I'm saying? Last year, yeah. What? July 2021. So they only been out for what? What's that? 7, 12, we're in the 4th month. They only been out for 9 months. 9 months, right? Um, in a market where companies have been around for 50 years, 60 years, 100 years, right? So they fairly new to the market. They taking their bumps and their bruises. I don't think Robinhood is just going to stop being in business or conducting business. I feel like anyone that's in business is in business because they want to solve problems, right? And solve their own problems. So nobody's in business to lose money, right? So somebody's going to get hired to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Teams are going to be formed to figure this out. And so I think I don't know, no. I don't want you to know what I think. But I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm still taking out options on these cats, right? Because as they go up and down, I definitely want to be able to maximize my opportunities within that sphere, right? So yeah. So that's my Robinhood joint for the night. That's my talk for the night. You know what I'm saying? I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's washed and bathed and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But listen, much love. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Subscribe on YouTube, O.Y.O Enterprises. On YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, share, do all that fly stuff. Definitely catch us on Instagram and TikTok at O.Y.O Enterprise, right? Um, Definitely check us on Facebook at O.Y.O Enterprises. And yeah, just across the board, man. Keep up with us. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue to rap. Let's continue to talk. Let's continue to build. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate your time and attention. You know what I mean? Much love to everybody out there. You know what I mean? Hold it down. Be yourself. Be your best self. All right. O.Y.O Enterprises, O.Y.O Stocks in the building. Peace and love. Easy.